What's up, party people? So it's Friday, which means it's 5-Minute Friday. Going to give you a topic today all about meal plans and how to create your own meal plan in 5 minutes or less. So I got my eye on the clock. I'm coming at you with the massive knowledge bombs right now to help make your meal planning and meal prep super, super simple. Ready? Let's get after it. All right, so I get questions all the time about, hey, can you send me a meal plan? Or, hey, when clients sign up, they expect a meal plan right away that's going to basically cure all their nutrition woes and needs and magically help them lean down and all this other stuff. And I tell them, look, a meal plan is not necessarily a bad thing. It's also not necessarily a great thing either. A meal plan is simply part of the process when it comes to learning about how to eat and actually take care of your nutrition, right? If it were as simple as just following a meal plan and that would solve all your issues, well, we wouldn't be having a job. I wouldn't have a job right now, right? We wouldn't be having this conversation. I would be completely out of a job because it would just be all about meal plans and that would be the end of that. But we all know that's not the case, because if it were as simple as just following a meal plan, we would all be lean, ripped, happy, healthy, performing at the top of our game. And that's just not the case. There's hundreds of millions of people who are obese around the world. So what's the deal? Like, what is up with meal plans? How should you create one? How do they fit into your plan? Well, a meal plan, the way I like to look at it, is basically just like you would map out anything that you're trying to accomplish, right? Like, so if it's a work schedule, if it's a project, if it's a party that you're planning, you're just checking off the boxes of what you're gonna do to accomplish a certain goal, which in this case is sticking to a nutrition protocol that's gonna help you reach your goals, right? A meal plan is simply going, what am I gonna eat? When am I gonna eat it? And how is this going to help me? So, back in the day when I was just trying to get in shape and I was trying to learn all about nutrition, most meal plans called for like 6 meals a day, very bland diet, chicken, brown rice, broccoli, maybe some fish, maybe some egg whites and oatmeal. The stuff that, to be honest, after a few days of eating makes you want to jump off a cliff. It's so damn boring and so not fun that you start to crave all sorts of other stuff. You start to wonder, why can't I have this? Why can't I have that? Is this food bad because it's not on my meal plan? If there was a magical meal plan, back then I would have found it, right? Because I tried every single one. And the truth is, I never found the one that worked best for me until I learned all about actual nutrition, right? Calories, macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, making sure that I timed my food properly so that number one, I was satiated, I felt good. And number two, I actually enjoyed my nutrition plan. So the first step when you're creating your meal plan is to simply pick out the foods that you love, healthy foods that you really enjoy eating, coupled with picking out the foods that you really just don't enjoy eating, despite the fact that everybody tells you that they're healthy and that you should eat them. You just gotta choke it down every time and it's not worth it, right? You're gonna start despising nutrition, which is not what we wanna do. So you have a list of proteins, carbs, and fats that you enjoy. Then we got to make sure that we're eating our biggest meals when we're the most hungry. Now, for some clients, this is at night. In fact, I would say most of the clients I work with enjoy eating bigger meals at night because it kind of just ebbs and flows with our emotional routine, right? We have a long day. We put out a lot of energy. We want to come home. We want to chill. We want to eat a big meal and go to sleep feeling satisfied, right? So our big meal should be when we're the most hungry. For some people, that's right after a workout. That might be in the morning if you train early. That might be mid-afternoon if you train early afternoon. It depends, right? You have to listen to your body and figure out when you're the most hungry. So the majority of your calories, I would say up to a third or even half of your calories could be in one meal if that is the best way for you to eat, right? How often should you eat, right? How many meals per day should you have? Well, once again, that comes down to your schedule. When do you have time to actually sit down, enjoy a meal, be present at that meal, and not have to rush around and grab fast food or stuff food down your mouth and be like, okay, I'm done. I got to quickly get back to whatever I was doing. Pick your meal frequency based off the time that you have to eat. A lot of my clients skip breakfast. A lot of my clients eat, a lunch, a mid-afternoon snack, and a dinner, and that's it. Figure out what works for you. Then it's all about creating meals that you enjoy, right? Going back to that list of food that you made to start, create meals with those foods and you are good to go. I suggest having a couple different meal plans that you follow throughout the week. 1 to 3 works really well. And if you want to get specifics about how to set up your nutrients, your calories, apply for coaching. It's in the description below. Go to my website. Tons of resources on there, blogs, articles, all that stuff to help you map out exactly how much food to eat and get more detail when it comes to setting up your lifestyle plan. But just to recap, because we're at 5 minutes, number one, understand that there is no magical meal plan. You have to create the one that works best for you with foods you enjoy. So create a list of foods you love and create a list of foods you are going to avoid and base your meals around the foods that you actually enjoy. That's number one. Number two is you do need to understand calories, protein, carbs, and fats. We can get more detailed on that. I've done many videos and articles on that, so just check the links below and you get more details. But once you understand that, then it comes down to when you're the most hungry, right? Like eating the most food around the times that you have the biggest appetite. For some people, that's right after their workout. For some people, that's at night. All that stuff, it doesn't matter. As long as you're hitting your daily calories and nutrient needs, eating mostly healthy foods, you're gonna be good to go. Last but not least is frequency of meals. How many meals should be on your meal plan? That's gonna come down to how much time you have to eat, how you actually set up your lifestyle dictates how much you're going to eat, all right? So that's all I got for you. That's how to set up your meal plan in 5 minutes or less. Do it. Let me know if you have any issues. Comment below. Happy to help you. Talk to you soon. Peace.